All right, what's up, guys? You just got your first Malinois and you don't even know where to start. You saw it online, you thought they looked cool. So we have a dog, Aries. He's in for training, and you're gonna go through the whole process between obedience, crate training, jumping, and protection work. And we're gonna show you how to do all that stuff. I'm gonna give you some tips how to find the right people around you to get that stuff going. So what we're gonna get right into is this first training session, and I'm gonna be evaluating him and working him for his food. I do know that his owners have already started hand feeding his meals. They're not asking for anything from him other than just eye contact and feeding, and that's where you guys need to start. But before we get into training, every session, my dog goes out and goes pee or poop. So we're gonna start there. So come follow me. We're gonna take him out of the crate. You're gonna see what that looks like. Slip leash, always. All right, we're gonna start right from coming out of the crate. Your dog should not be blasting through the door. They should come out under control. So we open the door, slip leash on, and now we're gonna take him out. If he pulls, I'm gonna give him little pops. He doesn't need to be in heel right now. He does not know what heel is, but he can't pull on the leash. Come on. Follow me. Another benefit of always making sure your dog goes to the bathroom before training is that we're going to teach them to go to the bathroom on command, and I say go potty for that. So as soon as this dog squats down to go, I'm going to say go potty, then I'm going to reward it after. Go potty. Yeah, good boy, good boy. Come on. Hey. And he already wants to go in. I'm going to reward him for that too. Good boy. All right, now we get to train. All right, here we go. First food work session, and look, his owners have done their job. He's sitting and looking at me in the eye, so I'm going to start rewarding that. Good. So we're going to go right into marker training now. We use good for duration, yes for terminal. So he's sitting. I want him to keep sitting, so I'm going to say good, off. I'm going to say good and deliver. Good. I'm switching hands when I'm delivering food, especially with Malinois and higher drive dogs. If you always feed from the right hand, they're going to start to develop a favorite hand, so you want to keep them balanced. So always 50-50. Aries. Good. This is what I'm looking for. I say his name, he looks me in my eyes. Good. Now we're going to do our terminal, and I'm going to invite him out of the position with my body language. So it's going to look like this. Be a good trainer, don't drop your food. Yes. Good. So I want him to chase me. The marker goes in place before your body movement. I'll show you again. He's going to sit. Good. Aries. Yes. Marker, then move. If you're moving and talking at the same time, your dog's only picking up your movements. They're not hearing you. Now we're going to start to try to get him on the bed. Good. I'm not stressing a sit or down on the bed right now. I'm just rewarding him being on it. We're going to start our release word, which I say free. Free. Good. Sit. Yes. Good. All right, now I'm going to evaluate him and see if I can lure him into a down. He's a well-bred Malinois, so I'm sure he'll do this. Wait for his butt to touch the ground. Good. 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 And now his terminal. Good. I was waiting for eye contact there. This time I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to reward it. Yes. Now I want to see if he'll follow my hand with the food. Good. Take him back to the bed. And I'm just going to keep mixing this up. I don't want this training to be stale or boring. Aries. Free. Good. All right, so I'm gonna do one more down, then I'm gonna start luring his heeling. And because he has food drive and he has some good basics with eating out of the hand, I can get right to all of his behaviors. Good. Yes. All right, let's do some heeling now. Grab your leash. And guys, if your dog is leaving you because maybe you don't have such a stale environment like this, keep the leash in your hand. Good. I'm using turns to keep him in the position I want. And all I'm trying to do is build value with him being next to me. I want to build value with him laying down. And I want to build value with him being on the bed. And how do you do that? That's by feeding them in those positions. I call it loading the position. So I just want to load value in that certain area. Good. Don't let them pick up food off the ground during your training sessions unless you say free or get it. Hey. Good. So I'm going to let him get it now once he stays with me. Aries, heel. He doesn't know what heel is, but I'm going to start saying it. And I'm not going to let him get that food until he shows me that he's lost interest in it. Good. Aries, heel. So I'm going to use the bed to my benefit here, keep him stable on here, and then I'll release him off. Good. Free. Okay, he's going to clean that up for me, and we're going to start again. Try your best not to drop food. Perfect. All right, so he left the food, came to me, so I'm jackpotting him right now with a big handful of food. That's what I want, and I'm going to encourage that every time. Good. And he just went through 2 cups of kibble that fast, and that could be your training session for the day. I have some treats that I'm going to use to keep him going. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put him up, and then we're going to teach him how to play. And then later in the day, we're going to do some protection work with him, and I'll show you what that looks like starting that. Aries. Yeah, good boy, good. Good. Okay, so now we're going to switch to the treats. Yeah, good. This is what I'm looking for. I want him to come in front of me. So I play a little game with the dogs. I turn around and walk away. Turn around and walk away. When they come in front of me, I feed them. When you're done with this, you'll get a cool picture to where you take your dog out and they know they're about to train. They will stay in front of you and walk backwards. And that's what you want. He's showing me he's ready to work, so I'm going to do it again. Turn around and walk away. Yes. Feed. I want lots of value here in front of me, him looking at me. Aries, come. Good boy. Good. And we're building engagement right now. We're also having a little mild competing motivator with the food on the ground. I'm using that to my advantage. This is nice right here because I have treats that are way higher value than his kibble, so it's easy to call him away from that stuff, and you want to practice calling them off of distractions as soon as you get your dog or puppy. And you can start this stuff with an 8-week-old Malinois or puppy. Good, free. Good. All right, so we're going to really start some recalls now, and I like to play a chase game. So I throw the food. Aries, come. Good. I threw 1, I'm feeding him 3. It's always more value coming back to me. Go. Aries, come. Good boy. I don't care about him sitting or finishing the recall. I just want him to come stabilize in front of me right now. We can teach that later. What's most important is him coming back and stabilizing in front of me. Aries, come. Good. And we're gonna do a lot with this game down the road. This is how we're gonna condition e-collar and leash pressure. This is how you get a reliable recall, this simple game. Go. Aries, come. All right, so if you're picking up on this, I'm saying go every time I throw the food, and that's another marker. Aries, come. So when I say go, my dog should turn around and start running because they're expecting me to throw something. Go. Aries, come. All right, so we're at the end of the food. What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna feed him. Now I grab his leash, and now I'm gonna mark the end of the training session. All done. Good boy. And guess what? He's going right back outside to go to the bathroom, then he's going in his crate for a little break.